Alright, what's going on, dudes, and welcome to Minecraft Snapshot 12W39. Now, while there aren't any new features here, so to speak, what we do have is a brand new lighting engine. So, what does that mean? Well, among other things, you know those out-of-place dark areas you would sometimes find in broad daylight when exploring new chunks? They'd usually be under overhangs or cliffs, and the lighting would only update back to normal when you walked under them and or placed a block. Well, you shouldn't encounter those any longer, and lighting should remain continuous throughout worlds. So while one of the main improvements in this update comes in the form of something you will no longer be seeing, there have been some cool changes to the way light is able to pass through some objects that it couldn't pass through before. So why don't we go through some of the examples I have set up here. So right now, this little boxy looking thing has a 1x1 opening for me to place a torch in, and then the only way for that light to get out is through the top half of this slab right here. So let me go ahead and place the torch in. And you'll notice that the area immediately lights up. So previously, light was not able to pass through half or quarter openings in blocks. And additionally, say we now take out this half slab and we put it on the top half, the light will still come out as it was with it on the bottom half. So half opened either way, the light will still pass through. So that's one new example. But again, if we seal that up like so with two half slabs, then the light's not going to be able to pass through. Alright, so that's one example. Why don't we seal it up so that we're not having two conflicting sources of light here, and you can see how each one works individually. Alright, so here's a new one. This one's actually very cool because when the piston raises, the opening for the light to come through is very small, but the game will still register it as an opening. So the torch in there will still have its light passing through, and it will be able to light up the area around it. Again, close it, and it'll seal back up. Open it, and there you go, once again, area lights up. Alright, so here we've got some quarter openings. These are a bunch of stairs just lined up. And again, obviously, past versions, if you put a torch in here, you might even notice there's a painting. And I just wanted to have that in there to demonstrate when you light things up, that you can then see the painting much clearer. So obviously in the past, light would not pass from the inside to the outside, nor, if I destroy this torch, would it pass from the outside to the inside. So you'll notice here, let me get a good angle. If I destroy the torch, place it down again, you'll notice that the inside lights up a slight bit. So light is able to pass through these little quarter openings in here as well. Alright, so we got one more in here. This is it's a full block size opening, however it's composed of quarter openings, so it's within, it's a full size block opening that occupies 4 block spaces. Previously, again, light wouldn't pass through. Now, light will pass through in both directions, obviously. So, there we go. Now, kind of an interesting combination of things here is, I have this sealed up so it wasn't interfering with those tests over there, but if I destroy this, obviously, torch in here, light's going to pass through these steps. However, the new lighting engine doesn't come perfectly equipped to handle every situation, so if I put some half top slabs over this, the light still actually passes through. Interestingly enough, it's only once I seal it up completely that it realizes, oh, the light shouldn't be passing through because these quarter holes are now blocked. However, this allows for something kind of fancy. The shortfall allows you to do something kind of nifty. So, over here, let me actually seal this up so again the light's not interfering. Over here I have this hallway, and somehow it's lit up. And that's actually using the same method that I have over here. So what's going on is if I destroy a block right here, you'll notice we have torches in here, and those torches are behind A, a set of stairs, and then B, let me just go over here and destroy a slab, B, the slabs. So the light, as I showed you over there, is able to pass through both the stair and the slab, and it will light up this hallway even though there's actually no light source visible. So it's kind of even though it's a shortfall, it allows you a pretty nifty way to light things up without actually having to have any light sources visible. So it's some nifty mood lighting. So I thought that was pretty cool. And additionally, if you combine two of these newly light passable through sources, light will pass through 2 at a time. So right now I have torches behind pistons, behind stairs, and when I flip these levers, you'll notice the light is able to pass through by checking out the lighting on those stair steps. So close that up, gets darker, and open it back up, and it gets lighter on both sides. So anyway, that's some of the new features of the lighting engine in a nutshell. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching and enjoy walking and exploring your new worlds without having to deal with those annoying dark out-of-place areas. So hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, a rating would be much appreciated. Other than that, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.